Greetings everyone, and Great here for another Age of Empires 3 replay. Spawn on the top right side as the Blue Dutch, we have Cool J. Spawn on the bottom left side as the Red Mexicans, we have CrispyButt, PhD. No deck selected just yet, and no deck selected either. For when it comes to natives on the map, got the Sufi Moss, which does give you access to Quills of Balosh. It sounds like it is a hybrid cavalry. And to the Tengri Shrine, which can give you access to the Tatar Archer and some local doggos. House going on up. And looks like the Dutch has selected a deck. Let's see now. We do got villagers, military reforms, Bank of Amsterdam, Bank of Rotterdam, food, wood, pikemen, infantry attack, infantry team, infantry hit points, bank wagon, advanced arsenal, fencing school, religious freedoms, medicine, wood, infantry combat, rural mint, refrigeration, textile mill, Dutch State Army. Mercenaries arrive, train, and move faster, but Dutch infantry and cavalry are now more expensive. Enables Highlanders in barracks, Royal Horsemen in stable, and both in taverns. Interesting. Highlanders are a musketeer variant, and Royal Horsemen, I'm guessing Hussar variant? Either way, we do got wood, mortars, team mortars, field speculation, factory, rubber barons. And we got the Mexicans here. We got villagers and hacienda, independence movements, cathedral construction, land grab, villagers, coin, machetes, insurgent attack and move speed improved by 5% and 15% damage. Soldados, insurgent combat, leather soldiers. Changes the coin cost of Mexican cavalry and infantry to wood. This may be sent again to swap back. That's actually quite interesting. From coin to wood. Wood collects up slower, but of course, it's more wood is generally on the map. Labros, falconets, fort, Mexican mint, chips 5 coin, villagers gather coin from all sources faster. Conso Cossiers, 33 insurgents, blood brothers, factory, fast factory, and Spanish sympathizers. So we got some sort of insurgent deck, essentially. With also the Mexican mint there, I wonder if he's going for outlaw insurgent. Oh, we don't see that in saloon stuff. I'm not sure what to make use of his deck. He's definitely gonna revolt because Mexico always revolts. And now he's going for the Tlaxcala and versus the Quartermaster. Cathedral going on up. We now got the Explorer and the General now fighting it out. The General has 250 hit points. The Explorer has more hit points thanks to age up. But I think the General will win if he gets age up, though the extra damage at range will hurt him, of course. One shipment available. Has not researched independence movements. He may be on for the villagers, and then probably independence movements. convoy making its way over here. Mexico has gone for a trade post, so will the Dutch.
Presidente.
We have now Hacienda deployed on out, and Barracks auto constructing now. He's going for machetes, so he's not eyeing for the villagers, he's going for insurgents. His opponent is eyeing for skirmishers, so insurgents will be countered by skirmishers. They are classified as heavy infantry. Bank wagon on the way. He also has tasked the cow to manage the estate, or not the estate, the hacienda. This hacienda belongs to this cow. Hunting doggos, placard mines, and insurgents. Has a shipment available, not sure what he's eyeing. He's probably going to push forward with insurgents and see the skirmishers. The skirmishers can get overwhelmed by sheer numbers, but they will get some good damage in return. He has also researched machetes, so these guys do have extra damage and health or speed. So insurgents have pushed their way forward, not with the militia. The militia don't get those damage in return. The general and the padre moving around. These forces need to fall back. It looks like a bit of bad pathing there. Look at that bad pathing. Another round of insurgents now pulled on the field. Got 2 shipments available. Maybe saving that for the revolt. He's not going to have enough coin for a revolt because it costs what? 500, 500, 500? And I'll just bring his villagers. He could ask them to the hacienda? Question mark? Probably not a good idea. He sees the insurgents, and now the insurgents push way forward. Hussars will get quickly ripped apart by the insurgents. Some of the villagers getting hit as well. And these are not skirmishers, they're militia. They're down to 1 health, so they're getting ripped apart. Dutch is going for more skirmishers, but they simply are too many insurgents here. He will lose a couple more villagers. Oh, that one does escape out. Looks like they're getting inside the town center in time. Very little villagers actually went down there. There's a round of skirmishers. Some of these insurgents have little health remaining. Skirmishers do have 6 attack, but they will do double damage, so 12 damage per attack, so they will actually out DPS insurgents in hand-to-hand combat. They're simply just getting outnumbered. Another round, insurgents push way forward. He's another round skirmishers. He's going for Hussars. Hussars not a good idea, but I think he's maybe just a little bit desperate. Hussars are pulling the field. Going for pikemen. Pikemen will be okay against insurgents. This one insurgent does go down there. There goes another one. And thus the padre has gone down. And skirmishers will be overwhelmed. The Hussars are down. Another round of insurgents now push way forward. Insurgents only cost food, so they're pretty cheap. Now I got the pikemen. Pikemen have 120 health versus 90 health. They do also have 8 damage versus improved insurgents 11, so it's actually not a great fight there for the pikemen. At least they do offer a good front line. And they're here in good numbers. Red is eyeing for more insurgents. That's another round 10. Blue just needs to get more skirmishers. He's tasking all these villagers onto berries, which do collect up slower than collecting up the Nagali. Or Nilga, however you pronounce that. Infantry attack is going to be very useful. Just to make his pikemen deal equal damage to the insurgents.
Commando.
There's a good round skirmisher, so I think he's now be good from another round of insurgent attack. The pikemen are able to provide a meat shield as well. They're going to counter their farm tools with big pointy sticks. They also have a bit of range, times 2 range. And the Mexican player is actually enough resources. Soon he's going to be able to revolt. Or revolting. He may want to go for the independence movement. It just says revolution to return to Mexico are cheaper. I don't know the exact amount.
Los ángeles me han regresado.
This group of insurgents will be taking a bad path forward. Apparently the pikemen still do less damage than the insurgents in melee. Now I got some Chinkos, those pikemen will be useful versus them. So we're gonna have 2 shipments available. He's already gotten all of these shipments there. More skirmish support on the field. Go for another round of skirmishers. More villagers. Chinacos, now plotting out. They do bonus damage versus infantry, less damage versus heavy infantry. And they will do bonus damage for a little bit bonus damage versus shock and heavy cav. But these guys are push away forward. They're going to do some decent work versus the skirmishers who also do less damage return. He has some pikemen here who needs to be brought on forward. One pikeman. Now their pikemen are push away forward. They don't have a good amount of health. The general's on the front line. Does take out some of these Chinacos. Now going for some pikemen. He needs more wood. Still 2 shipments available. Will we actually want to see the Mexican player go to age 3, the rarest of all the ages for Mexico? I think it may be even rarer than Imperial. "42 villagers was 21. We do have 3 banks on the field as well. 2 shipments available for the Dutch, who can... Nothing here seems particularly great. Infantry hit points is not bad. It's going for medicine as well, which makes his villagers cheaper and produce faster.
Klar. Ik voel me nu wat sterker.
I'm going for 2 envoys. As soon as he has now enough reasons to age up, he's going for the Exile Prince. And opponent is going for the incredibly rare Mexican age 3, going for Tabasco. He has 3 shipments available. Falconets would be a must. Mexican Mint can be useful. Against all the skirmishers, it may be a good idea to go for the Tungulon Kinko Crusaders. And he has been trained at forts as well, so you get the Crusaders as a permanent deployment option. I wonder if we went for this card here, so when his opponent views his deck, it's throws him off. Either way, he's not going for the heavy cab I mentioned earlier. He can also get out the Tabasco fruit, make his villagers and haciendas more 250% faster for 60 seconds. And Tabascan Separatists upgrade Salteados to veteran status, ships an additional Salteado for each shipment you've sent so far this game. Not bad. It's probably better to go with that for sooner rather than later. He has one shipment available. I would probably recommend to go for this, though he doesn't have a good number of Salteados. That's the skirmish variant, though he doesn't really need skirmishers. So a couple of them would be useful to help deal with the pikes. There's his Corsairs. They actually had a good potential engagement opportunity there. They're right in the middle of everything. They do have 2 AoE attack and 32 damage, and 32 siege. Falcon has been put on field, very useful, and a fort, which will be helpful to pull out more of these guys. We do now have halberdiers being plotted out, which are good, heavier pikemen. Falcon on the field, got a number of cavalry here. They need to make sure he focuses on those halberdiers as quickly as can. Skirmishers push way forward. His cavalry's gonna take some hits. Envoys draw a bit of fire there. Halberdiers are still holding on. Skirmishers getting some decent damage there. Halberdiers trying to focus down the falconets. And now the cavalry's able to get free damage there on the halberdiers. One falconet remains. And the rest of this stuff starting to push forward, but it's not in too great shape, Red's force. Blue's force, however, doesn't really have proper counter. Falconet hitting the barracks is not good. Both sides are gonna have a messy engagement there. Falconet will go down, takes on the halberdiers before going down. Cavalry will be killed by the skirmishers. Got a number of hussars here. And now I got the fort being deployed out here. However, halberdiers have good siege attack, 41 siege attack. This fort may not stand. Now bringing in some soldados, the musketeer variant, and now he's revolting to the Yucatan. Yucatan. Alvaros spawn settlers more significantly, get more hit points. Soldados push way forward. Fort taking some fire. Fort is not fully constructed. Not. Now it's fully constructed. We'll get one shot off. 2 shots off. And the fort goes down. Firing improved settler rates. We got Hesquin industry. Haciendas now trigger all resources. Solo shredders. Haciendas can now allow workers to gather wood. Plants of murder. Transform all your settlers into insurgents. New settlers respawn faster. -5 build time, that's nothing. Got, of course, a factory you can put on the field. Settlers. Food, wood, coin, haciendas, fortified haciendas. Give them a range attack. Infinite fort. Yucatan insurgents. So it looks like all insurgents got upgraded to a different variation. Don't see any in the map, I guess. Can't go for ironclads on this map. Jungle warfare, Salteados, Yucatan insurgents, and Holkan Javaliers deal poison damage. Reservists, all insurgents from armed. Equips all insurgents with muskets, improve their train speed. which may make them to a heavy musketeer variant. Observers, saltieros, gain more range and their attacks reveal enemies for longer duration. Guerrilla warfare improves saltieros in combat, grants them the guerrilla tactics big button ability. Mayan support, give him this one-time deployment of Vulcan Javeliers and 6 insurgents. Give insurgents increased hit points, textile mills, and food silos. Now I got more Yucatan insurgents. Looks like they look still the same, but now their attack is 14, so they did get plus 3 damage. They get a charge attack with AoE with 12 range, so they got musketeer range, dragoon style attack, or should I say eagle warrior attack with a bit of AoE. Siege attack is also improved. Got another 4 tier. He can now go for the Hussiers, and now going for more of the Yucatan insurgents. He could arm them with guns. Guns seem pretty good for them. Then again, I'm a bit more biased towards guns than shovel. Got a number of halberdiers here, and skirmishers. Falconet now being put up by the something. Artillery foundry. Villagers up here. Villagers over here. And there's some salt mines. Salt mines are a 10,000 coin deposit. Another ship is available. Going for, with the amount of halberdiers on the field, going for saltieros wouldn't be half bad. And now we've got the hussars fighting these villagers. Those villagers are like him going down. He's sending no insurgents to support him. Oh, the cow's fully fattened. We should pet him. And the villagers are going to go down. He's going to lose a good number of villagers here. 10 more villagers and putting down to 33 versus opponents 33.
Commando.
You can insurgents pushing up over here. Halberdiers and skirmishers moving around. He is age 3. Does have veteran skirmishers, veteran halberdiers.
Commando. Yeah.
He does save a number of those villagers. And now these insurgents moving around gain some free damage onto the halberdiers. This force pushing forward. Insurgents do have 29 siege damage, so they have good siege damage at the moment. Skirmishers pushing their way forward. I'm not sure what they're doing. Dutch have another shipment available. But now we've got these forces rapidly pushing their way forward. Another round of hussars here, but hussars will get countered by the insurgents, but they're going straight for the falconets. 2 barracks do go down there. Falconets will likely go down. Another round, a couple of falconets there. Finish off some of these units there. Barracks trying to be redeployed. Bit overkill there on that sergeant. Now they're starting to push the way forward. Get some good damage there, taking out a number of the insurgents. And it looks like the French, or not French, Yucatanatos cavalry's going to go on down. They're just going to try to run away. Getting some hits on the skirmishers. More insurgents pushing way forward. And they will get annihilated. We got a good number of heavy cav there. Yucatan insurgents still cost 70 food. Got some mill technologies. Only what, 3 banks in the field? No, he still has all 5. There's one up there. I'm not sure. Oh, there's the last one there. We have more halberdiers. saying halberdier skirmisher as a composition, and he's not really deploying on proper counter. The cavalry has not able to collapse onto the skirmishers, and insurgents this composition and not providing anything too spectacular other than being a good meat shield. He does have an adequate amount of wood. He only has 2 villages of wood. 2 shipments available. He may be eyeing to return to Mexico. Going for the Saltieros wouldn't be half bad. He has plenty of wood for a shipment. He's bringing his factory. Very nice. I don't think a revolutionary factory can build a heavy cannon. But at least it'll be able to nicely get before you get to the next age. Villagers are starting to get hit there.
Listo para pelear. ¿Dónde nos dirigimos?
Silver mine almost fully collected. This silver mine's rapidly being seized. He is trying to collect enough coin to return to Mexico. Got some more insurgents not being flown in view. I don't think he's researched independence in order to get. He is a fortress age. I can't highlight up there to see how much it gets to his next age. Yeah, I can't highlight it to see how much it takes to return to Mexico.
Listos para disparar.
Cannon here. The cannon are about ready to get a really good volley off. They only got 1 shot off, which was still pretty good. Got some revolutionaries here. I'm not sure where they came from. The fattened cow, who needs some head hats, is captured by blue. Falcon is still pushing, lagging along. The Falcon has to hit the halberdiers. If you think of the halberdiers and his heavy cav can engage the skirmishers. And they're actually quite stacked up there. The cavalry getting some great damage there. He has some Yucatan insurgents here for defense as well, starting to stream the way forward. All the cavalry has gone down. Falconets here in massive numbers here, 7 of them. The halberdiers will not be able. They will get 1, looks like, but that's about it. The cow has been reclaimed. We shall name the cow after the person who spawned him out, CrispyButt. And his butt's not very crispy right now because he's not being eaten. Both the General Padre are still down here. They have enough health to be brought back on up. More insurgents. He needs to push forward the canna and not push forward the insurgents. The insurgents have to be on anti-cavalry duty. And the cavalry have been all cleaned up. Now the Falconets can rip apart the skirmishers. And there is the proper counter to the skirmishers. But we do have 1 lone cavalry there, but gets annihilated by the cannon. The insurgents now push away forward, getting some damage here. The Padre's back on up, but severely wounded. The General's already gone back down again. And looks like Bluto's back of the game. This is Great saying, thank you for watching, and on to the next replay.